Gathi Confederation had been winning for 6 months. Their bioweapons were perfect, elegant spores capable of devastating entire ecosystems, toxic compounds that dissolved most carbon-based life forms. Their crown jewel, the death bloom, was a beautiful purple flower whose pollen caused instant respiratory failure in every known species. Admiral Thexer observed the human colony on Kepler 442b through his view screen, his 4 nostril slits flaring with satisfaction. "Deploy the death bloom bombardment," he ordered. "Let us end this quickly." Thousands of pods rained down on the human settlement, bursting open to release clouds of deadly pollen. The purple flowers took root instantly, spreading across the colony's agricultural district. Within hours, the entire valley was a sea of beautiful, lethal violet. "Stable, Admiral?" his tactical officer asked, confusion evident in his tone. "The humans, they're not dying." On the surface, Marine Sergeant Maria Rodriguez stood in the middle of the death bloom field. Her squad gathered around her. The flowers were beautiful and the pollen made her sneeze, but that was about it. "Command, this is Rodriguez. The aliens dropped some purple flowers on us. Permission to investigate." "Granted, but use extreme caution." Rodriguez plucked a death bloom, examining it closely. It smelled spicy, aromatic. Her grandmother would have called it saffron. "Hey, Chun," she called to her squad's resident foodie. Private Chun, who had smuggled a camping cook set into an active war zone, inhaled deeply. "Smells edible. Good even." He pulled out his field scanner, running a basic toxicity test calibrated for human consumption. "It's safe, high in vitamins." "Actually, you're not seriously thinking," Rodriguez began. But Chun was already heating his portable stove. He sautéed the death bloom petals with military-issue butter and took a tentative bite. His eyes widened. "Sarge, this is incredible. It's like jalapenos and lavender had a baby. The pollen makes an amazing spice." Within the hour, the entire human colony was harvesting death blooms. Someone discovered the roots were similar to potatoes but naturally seasoned. The stems, dried and ground, became a coffee substitute, energizing without jitters. The Gathi watched in horror from orbit. "They're eating it," the Exgar whispered. "They're putting it on something called pizza." It got worse. The humans sent a transmission to the Gathi fleet. Not a surrender, not a plea for mercy, but a business proposal. "Hey, alien friends," the colonial governor announced cheerfully. "This death bloom stuff is fantastic. We'd like to negotiate exclusive cultivation rights. We're already testing fusion cuisine. Death bloom tacos are a hit. We'll cut you in for 30% of profits if you share optimal growing conditions." The Exgar, desperate, deployed their other bioweapons. The nerve-rot fungus that had exterminated the Deltrans was fermented into something humans called space cheese. The toxic screamers, carnivorous vines that had ended the Zephoid Empire, were harvested for naturally spicy spaghetti. Finally, the Gathi deployed their ultimate weapon, the extinction catalyst, a bacterial strain that had never failed. 3 weeks later, they received another transmission from a human entrepreneur named Bobby from Texas. "Y'all, this bacteria is revolutionary. Mixed with our gut biome, it helps digest complex proteins. We're solving galaxy-wide food shortages. My company, Bobby's Belly Buddies, goes public next month. Initial investment opportunities available." The Gathi medical officer scanned the human biology data in disbelief. "Admiral, their digestive systems. They have 37 types of bacteria that would kill us instantly. They drink poison they call alcohol for recreation. They consume capsaicin for pleasure. Their immune systems are using our bioweapons as probiotics." The Karar slumped in his command chair, watching humans on the planet below host what they called a death bloom food festival. Children made flower crowns from the deadly plants. Someone had figured out how to brew beer from the nerve-rot fungus. "Send the surrender terms," he said quietly. "Sir," his tactical officer questioned. "We can't fight them?" "We can't," he explained. "Any species that looks at our worst weapons and asks, 'Is this edible?' is too dangerous to engage. They don't just survive. They'll franchise our doom and sell it back to us with a side of fries." The war ended not with a bang or a whimper, but with a cookbook, 101 Alien Bioweapon Recipes by Chef Chun, forward by Sergeant Rodriguez, available across the galaxy. The Gathi Confederation's only condition for peace: never, ever invite humans to war again. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.